Hi, Earth Signs. It's Nikki, the Van Mystic. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. I'm here today to do your readings for mid-October. So your mid-October energy readings for all the Earth Signs. So if you are a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, you're in the right place, okay? So these are going to be little tarot readings to gift you with some guidance and insight for these next couple of weeks, the second half of October 2019. These readings are intended for your sun sign. However, as I always say, if you are drawn to watch for your moon sign, your rising sign, or another one of your planets, do whatever you feel called to do. Some weeks you may find more resonance with your sun, other months or weeks with your moon, and so on and so on. So follow your own intuition when it comes to that and watch as many of the readings as you would like. Of course, there are video readings on my channel for all of the other elements, so you can check those out if you need to, okay? So what else do I need to tell you? There are going to be timestamps in the description box below and the comments section for each reading today. So if you are a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, you can skip right to your reading by following those timestamps. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot today, and I might also pull some cards, I probably will, from the Wild Unknown Archetype deck, which I literally just bought today. I haven't even looked at them all, and I have not even peeped at the guidebook at all, so I may just pull some and intuitively do a little, like, closing message for all of you. That's what I've been doing so far, so let's see what happens. And without further ado, we're going to get started, and we are going to start with Taurus today. So Taurus, hello. I hope you are having a great month. I'm going to start by pulling a few cards to see what you are stepping into for the second half of October 2019. What's coming up for my Taurus people? What is going on, Taurus? Energy for this month. Wow, okay. Taurus. So. Don't you love the anticipation? Ooh, Taurus. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we've got the King of Swords, Taurus, the Ten of Wands, followed by the Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, okay? So we've got a lot of swords going on, my Taurus friends, and here is what I feel. I feel like a bit of like a snapping energy, like there's a bit of a break under pressure. It's almost as if like you've been holding something together so well and you've been so level-headed and mature about something, but underneath the surface you've been carrying a lot. And it feels like it's becoming too much over these next couple of weeks. So think about where that could be reflected in your life, whether it's at work, at home, within relationships, in your own mind, right? Maybe you're carrying a lot of mental pressure or stress. It just sort of feels like a burdensome weight, Taurus, and something that you've really been able to manage and hold together well, but maybe a little bit too well. And so I feel a little bit of a potential snapping energy. It just feels like a breaking, right? Like you are pushing yourself to the point of breaking in some aspect. And so it's almost as if we're devolving from the king to the knight, right? Where the immaturity level just steps down a little bit. But it doesn't feel like necessarily a bad thing in this case. It feels a little bit like there's this fire being lit under you that is allowing you to say what you need to say and discover the truth that you need to uncover to allow you to let go of some of the things that you have been carrying that have just become too much, Taurus, okay? So, allow yourself to, I don't want to say allow yourself to break, allow yourself to snap. With this awareness, you could really look at it right now and just be honest with yourself about it, right? And know this, like, you don't have to carry it all and you don't have to hold it together all the time, right? I feel like, you may be really good at kind of like covering things up, at like kind of making it seem like everything's okay even when it's not, things like that. So know that it's okay to fall apart and let things get a little bit messy, okay? If it means that you get to move forward with a little less burden, with a little less pressure, a little less stress, then it's going to be worth it for you, Taurus. So allow yourself to kind of unravel a little bit, and in doing that, you're really going to find your voice and what you need to say and what you need to do to unload a little bit. All right, so that's that, Taurus. Next, I'm going to pull a card for you, a card or two, to represent your focus for these next couple of weeks. So this is really something that you can be putting your intention and your energy into, Taurus. What do you need to be focusing on? Where should your focus be? There she is again. Great. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords followed by Judgment. Okay, again, we have that truth, that clarity, that kind of taking a stand energy, and it's leading to a shedding, right? It's leading to a release followed by this kind of, the Judgment is really like a rebirth energy that it brings through. It kind of forces you to take a look at everything that's going on in your life, everything that you're doing, everything that you're carrying, everything that you're holding, and ask yourself, do I really want to be doing all of this? Is this really what's best for me? And then deciding what you need to let go so that you can move forward in a better way, okay? So you're being asked to focus on finding your truth underneath all of the weight that you're carrying, and in doing that, you'll be able to shed some of that weight and move forward a little bit more free, unburdened, and happy, okay? Okay, so next, Taurus, something that you should not be focusing on. So what you are being asked not to focus on for these next couple weeks, something that may be coming in to distract you, take you off of your true path, away from your focus. Okay, please explain. Okay, hilariously, we have the Ace of Swords and Judgment again. So, of course, because we need clarity on why we're getting the same two cards that we got as our focus, I got the Nine of Wands and Temperance, okay? So it's letting me know that we are not meant to linger on these things, okay? Not meant to linger on the challenges of these things, not meant to get stuck in the fight, okay? Like I said before, it really feels something like a snap, and it's sort of like a quick sort of truth and transformation energy. So it's not something that you're meant to like really drudge through over the next couple of weeks. So don't get attached to the whole process of it. Just allow things to happen and then allow yourself to move on. And from there, with the new space that you've created, fill your cup, take care of yourself, and move forward in a slower way, okay? So, just really feels like we're not meant to get stuck in the weeds here. Just let things happen in this kind of quick and impulsive way. And then let yourself move on, okay? Let yourself move on. Okay, Taurus. So lastly, I'm going to leave you with a card from the Wild Unknown Archetype deck, which I don't really know at all, but we're just going to do this together and read it intuitively for you. Ooh, lovely. Okay, so we've got the flame here, okay? And what I see here is just sort of like this single flame in a dark room. It feels like this very sort of clear message about focusing the mind, and really kind of decluttering, okay? Decluttering the mind, decluttering the spirit, even decluttering your space, okay? So there's a need to really get focused, and also I feel a need to find ways to calm the mind, so maybe even meditation, perhaps that you can even meditate on an actual candle or visualize the flame of a candle in your mind or something like that, okay? So things that can sort of declutter and calm your mind, and really finding focus over these next couple of weeks so that you can get clear and you can declutter some of the things that are weighing you down, okay? Okay, so have a great couple weeks, Taurus, and I will see you in November for your next reading, okay? Okay, so from Taurus, we are moving on into Virgo. So hi, Virgo, I hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a good month so far. I'm going to start by pulling some cards to see what's going on for you, the energy of the second half of October 2019 for my Virgo people. What is happening for my Virgos? Okay. Okay, interesting. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Knight of Rods, okay? here's what I feel. I feel like there's a potential for you to come up against some kind of a challenge in some aspect of your life. Maybe even an area of your life that feels relatively new. So like something that you're trying to learn. So this could be actually like a study, something that you're trying to study and learn through books, through school, through training, whatever. Or it could be something that you are trying to learn within yourself, like rectifying a certain behavior or changing the way you think about something or the way that you feel about something. Could even be a part of your healing journey, okay? And it's starting to feel really tiring, and it's starting to make you want to give up, okay? But what is happening here is that you are being asked to push through. You're being asked to push through. It feels like an acknowledgement that it's not easy right now, or it's about to become a little bit challenging, that you're about to come up against some challenge and start to feel tired. But if you stop, it sort of feels like you're going to fall into this lull, and you're going to become stagnant, and you're not going to want to move forward anymore. So it's sort of like, don't allow yourself to stop and give up on something, okay? So basically, Virgo, you may feel at some point in the next couple of weeks like giving in or giving up, and you may be telling yourself you're just taking a break, but be really honest with yourself about what that means and what that looks like. Be sure that when you take a break, you actually pick it up again and you keep on moving, okay? Because there's a potential for you to take a break. It's sort of like taking a nap and then like just ending up sleeping all night, right? So taking a nap like too late in the afternoon, has that ever happened to you? And then like the next thing you know, you wake up and it's like 4 a.m. So try not to let that happen to you, but like over the next couple of weeks, okay? Make sure that you don't give up on some of the things that you are pursuing or trying to learn or trying to do. Be honest with yourself about what it means to take a break versus just leaving something and not picking it up again, okay? So this could even, I feel like for some of you, I see like maybe you have been going to like exercise, or you've been trying to eat better or something like that, like something for your physical body, I feel like for some of you. And you're getting to this point where it just feels hard and like overly demanding, okay? And of course, it's okay to have flexibility, but don't let yourself just like stop and tell yourself it's a break and then like never pick it up again, okay? Because it's not really what is going to make you feel good, okay? Okay, Virgo, so next I'm going to pull a card to represent your focus for these next couple of weeks. So something that you could be focusing on to align you with your highest and best path. Where should your attention be? Where should your focus be? Yeah, okay, so we've got the Page of Pentacles again. So we've got that student energy, that energy of learning, right? Or beginning, starting out on a new path of some kind. You know, when you're still pretty new to it and you feel like things are not always super easy because you just don't quite know what you're doing. But followed by the Six of Wands, okay? So there's a real need to focus on what I feel is like sharing this learning with other people, sharing what you're going through with others, either others who are going through something similar, others in your life who, you know, just might motivate you or help to hold you accountable, right? So there's a need to be kind of out and proud about this, whatever it is for you. And in doing that, there's that accountability factor. It's not only going to motivate you, kind of hold you accountable, but also maybe reinvigorate your excitement about it, right? So when you share with other people, it can really help you to kind of rediscover your excitement for something. So focus on that. Focus on sharing your path with other people, and it's really going to help you to stay going and to stay motivated, okay? Okay, so next, Virgo, a card to represent what you should not be focusing on for these next couple weeks. So something that might be coming in to distract you, take you off of your path, away from your focus. Where should your focus not be, Virgo? Okay, so we've got the Star card, and we've got the Knight of Swords, okay? And here's what I see. Whenever I see the Star card, I think about rest and healing, okay? So, of course, it's a lovely card, a wonderful card. We should all take more time doing that in general. However, over the next couple of weeks, especially when it comes to whatever it is for you that I have been referring to, okay, that thing that you sort of feel tired of or you want to give up on or whatever, there's a need to not just sort of fall into this place of, I'm just going to do something nice for myself, and then have that tumble into, the entire 2 weeks you have not touched your responsibilities or, whatever it is that you've been trying to do or trying to learn. Okay, so just try not to let that happen. I'm just reiterating the message. And then the Knight of Swords, what I feel is like somebody having a tantrum. So it feels sort of like falling into this immature kind of childlike energy where you're just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. Okay. So try to find healthy ways to cope with like the stress of it, cope with, those sort of childlike feelings that you have. It's okay. We all have feelings like that sometimes, right? But try not to let them take you down and let you take you away from these things that you could be learning and really growing into, right? So Virgo. Have a great couple months. Oh, I'm going to leave you with a Wild Unknown Archetype card, which I don't really know very well, but we're going to intuitively pull one together, and I'm going to leave you with a closing message for Virgo. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. So we have got the Maiden, okay? And what I see here is I see flowers, I see kind of like outlines of the woods, sort of like in pink, okay? So I think that it will be important for you to spend some time in nature or spend time connecting to nature and the beauty all around you, and that you will find motivation in that, and that through connecting to it, I think it'll help to ground you, right? So that you kind of get out of that tantrum headspace, or you get out of that sort of like space of just feeling unmotivated and whatever. It's just really going to recharge you, okay? So try to find some time where you can be in nature, you can connect, and you can really ground. What I'm hearing is like really grounding is going to be very good for you, being held in the arms of Mother Nature, okay? And letting that sort of soothe you in a way, so that you can find your center again and you can move forward in a grounded way. Okay, Virgo. Okay, have a great couple of weeks, and I will see you in the beginning of November for your next reading. Okay, bye. Okay, so next I'm moving into Capricorn. So, Capricorn, hello. Hope you've had a good couple of weeks. So, Capricorn, I'm going to start by pulling a few cards to see what's going on for you for the second half of October 2019. What's coming up for my Capricorn people? What is going on for Capricorns? Second half of August. Oh, sorry, August. Maybe something important with August for you guys. Okay, October. Second half of October 2019. Beep boop. Okay, Cap, so we've got the Two of Cups, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, Empress, Yowza. Okay, so here is what I feel, Cap. I feel with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, we have potentially a really successful partnership happening with somebody that can help you financially, or somebody who is even going to offer you work, offer you a new job, or just like offer you something that's going to help you to improve your skills in some way, okay? Help you to kind of like take the next step when it comes to like work, when it comes to skills, when it comes to craft, that kind of thing, okay? So look out for a potential partner or somebody that already exists in your life that you could collaborate with or learn from or partner with, that's going to help you to grow in some way or give you a new opportunity of some kind, okay, Capricorn? So don't isolate. Open yourself up to the help of other people. It just feels like there is an opportunity coming for you in the next couple of weeks, potentially, and it's going to come through somebody else. So you're going to have to like put yourself out there in order for that to happen. You may even have to like, maybe there's somebody that you've already been thinking about, like, maybe this could be a good idea, but like you just haven't gotten around to it, or you just haven't been sure. Well, this would be the time to reach out to them. Okay, so then followed by Judgment, and the Empress, it really feels like it's opening up this new door for you. It's opening up this new phase for you where you are attracting more abundance, prosperity, and comfort into your life, okay? So it just feels generally, Cap, like there are opportunities coming up for you in these next couple of weeks, but you have to be open to the help of other people, guidance or assistance of other people that could step in and help you to move forward, okay? So I just feel like in doing that and opening yourself up to that, you're opening a new door for yourself, and you are attracting and inviting in more prosperity, more abundance, and more of what you want, more of what you desire, okay? Okay, so next, Cap, I'm going to pull a card to represent something that you can focus on for these next couple of weeks. So something you can be putting your intention into, your energy into. Okay. Great, so Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, okay? So here we have the Two of Pentacles. Really makes me feel like there's some like questioning around moves, like next steps when it comes to things like finances, work, maybe even just for some of you, like next steps in what I want to do with my life, what I want to put out into the world, what is my purpose, right? And so there's a need to focus on that and need to focus on, you know, like, it just feels like, what is this? It feels like breaking out of your box, okay, Cap? It feels like being comfortable with the uncomfortable. It feels like there's something nagging at you or like niggling, and it feels like your heart wants something that you are not sure if you're capable of, okay? And that's where I feel like you need to find some clarity and invite in somebody else to help you. So if you have found yourself feeling kind of like unfulfilled lately in some area of your life, and you've been sort of like struggling with like, how am I going to make this happen? Know that it's out there for you, okay? The potential is out there for you to take the next step towards this thing that, like, I really just feel like it's going to bring you more fulfillment, okay? And so it's time to like sort of admit to it or acknowledge it or whatever it is, and to put the fear to the side and get out of your comfort zone. And again, we have this sort of unity, right? Of yourself and this other person, or perhaps other people that may help you, maybe even a community of people, right? That's already established that could help you in what you want or get closer to what you want to invite into your life, okay? So there's a little bit of a need to put logic to the side or put your old patterns to the side so that you can sort of like acknowledge this newness that you want to invite in. And from there, just take the next step towards it, okay? You don't have to give anything up necessarily, but you have to be open to inviting new things in, okay? Okay, Cap, so next I'm going to pull a card to represent something that you should not be focusing on over these next couple weeks. So something that might be coming in to distract you, take you off of your path, away from your focus, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so we've got Judgment, High Priestess, and the Devil, all major arcana cards. Feeling like kind of overwhelming, okay? And so that's sort of what I feel. I feel like there's potential for you to feel overwhelmed by change, okay? So I feel like there's a potential for you to be afraid of listening to your inner voice and to really just stick to the old because it's just too uncomfortable to shed it. It's too uncomfortable to make change, to step outside of your comfort zone, whatever it may be. You may end up talking yourself out of something, convincing yourself that something is not for you, blah, 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 etc., etc. So do your best not to do that. Do your best not to cling to comfort, okay? It's sort of like, if you're not going to make changes now, when are you going to make changes? And like I said before, you don't necessarily have to let go of very much. You just have to be open to letting new things in. And you have to be willing to make the time for that and space for that, okay? So don't be afraid of change, Capricorn. And lastly, I'm going to pull a card for you from the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck, the one that I literally just opened. So we're going to do this together. read this intuitively for you. Just a closing message to leave you with and a beautiful card to leave you with. Let's see what we've got for you, Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay. I love round cards. Okay, interesting. So here we go. I think it's Eros. There's a lot of these words that I don't know or can't pronounce, okay? And so what I see is a clarity, diamond in a mouth, okay? So finding clarity with your voice, finding clarity with your truth, right? And so I feel like there's a need to kind of chip away at some of these things that are covering up your truth, probably these comforts, these attachments, these excuses, and things like that, and really kind of like clear that away so that you can get to just sort of like the truth of the next steps that you want to take, or the truth of what it is that you really want, or what you really want to invite into your life, or what you want things to look like, right? So find your voice and even express your voice if you need to, if that's what you need to do to make some kind of change right now, Cap, okay? And yeah, so one last time for you. I hope you have a great couple of weeks, Capricorn, and I will see you in the beginning of November for your next reading, okay? And that wraps up the Earth signs for mid-October. I will see you. Bye.